Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this is working. Let me know if you can hear me and if the audio levels are looking good. It's a pleasure to be with you all today to show you our new A321 version 2. Is everything working well? Alright, good. How is everybody doing today? Today I'm going to be trying to take a flight from San Francisco over to some other random airport that I forgot the name of. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream, Leo, Mac, Boom, Boom. Boom, it's good to see you, bud. ABD. Thank you for the compliment on the livery, Leo. I like it too. Big thanks to Berinknen, I hope I pronounced that right, for creating the livery. This is our new official Project Megapack livery. And I can give you guys a view of the aircraft. Brand new 4K textures as well, which you can see here. They look very good to me. We're very limited on what we can do with this aircraft because it is FSX. Those windows are not modeled. They are textured on there, so I think it's a pretty good job. Let's welcome to the stream. Azure, welcome to the stream. Looks like a pretty plane. Thank you, Azure. She is a beauty. I agree, Ezekiel. Welcome to the stream. So what's the flight plan? Today we're going to be taking a flight from San Francisco over to some other random airport that I forgot the name of. Oh, and there goes GA. I have player traffic on. Let's make sure our flaps are set. Looks like they are. And we can get started. You can hear those engines roaring up, right? Love those brand new sounds, courtesy of FT Sim Plus Sounds. Really great IAE sounds. If you can't hear them, let me know. I can turn them up. On the takeoff roll now. And there's our rotation speed. I have no idea what my, you can see us lifting off here. We'll what my weight is. I didn't really pay attention to it. Let's go down into auto throttle. Manage speed, managed heading. Let's turn on the autopilot. I hope that this works. There we go. Okay, now I can look at the chat. 25 viewers in less than a minute. Oh, thank you guys for tuning in. The GA crashing face first into the runway. Welcome to MSFS multiplayer, absolutely. Let's put flaps up. So there we go, leaving San Francisco. You guys can hopefully hear those engine sounds pretty well. Beautiful shot there. Will the cockpit shadow be fixed? Gustavo, unfortunately, we're having an issue. So, are we overspeeding? We're not overspeeding. Why is it saying I'm overspeeding? Alright, it's turned off now. Don't know what that is, I'll look into it. So, the A320 Cockpit is obviously the base game Asobo Cockpit. And, or it'll be A321X if you have that installed, although I'm not going to be supporting A321X, just because they have some systems that are loaded in weird ways, and we just don't want to have to deal with the constant updates. But it will work if you have it installed, hopefully. But the base game will certainly work. Unfortunately, Asobo doesn't allow us to edit the cockpit model for the A320. And so the issue becomes this cockpit model actually doesn't have a ceiling, and so the sun can shine in. Now, what the usual solution to that is putting it inside the exterior when you're in the interior view, and it's kind of complicated how we do this. But the issue is that's an MDL file. And we can't edit the MDL file because it's an FSX conversion. If we do, we lose all the animations. That's obviously something we will do in the future. We can convert this over to a GLTF and we'll have to redo all the animations. But I'm trying to get this out by next Wednesday, and so the cockpit shadows will not be fixed. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. But we did try. We tried very hard to get those fixed. The engine sounds are a beauty. Thank you for letting us know. And there we go. We're going to start leveling off here. Your brain can't support what I'm saying. I'm sorry about that. Will this come out with the A330? So it's not going to come out with the A330. A330 we're still working on. It's going to take us a little bit longer to get done. But I am hoping to get this released on Christmas and get the A330 released in early January for you guys, okay? The engines do sound awesome. I love that sound. Basically more of an exterior model, and the cockpit and flight model is... No, that's incorrect, Chris. So this is actually a brand new flight model. I could load it and show you, but it's going to take time and probably might crash the game, so I can't do that live for you. But this is a brand new flight model. It's accurate to the A321 as best we can get it. Obviously, we don't have the Airbus manuals, but we've done the best we can with the resources we have. It's got accurate dimensions. It's got accurate... It'll have accurate flaps. It'll have accurate, you know, to the A321. Okay, so version 1 is the A320, but version 2 will be a completely new flight model of the A321, which we're flying in right now. The A321, there is no main project. This is the first project we're going to be releasing officially. Is there a wing view? There can't be wing views because the FSX model does not have an interior at this time. Sorry about that. You made a model that fixed the shadows. Because we can't edit the cockpit model, we can't release it. Yeah, I explained that. That's exactly right. I have no idea where we're even flying to. We can take a look here. We are flying to... Someone can look it up. K-FAT. We're flying to FAT. That's great. And you see this still says A320, unfortunately, because it's the A320 cockpit. There's nothing I can change about that, but... until we do have a custom cockpit. But it works just the same. The main project the team are focusing on? No, we're focusing on both A321 and A330, although the team is kind of on a break this week for the holidays. I've been working with just a couple developers on the A321. It's mainly been me, ProPilot, Barickman, and a couple others. But we need FSX converted liveries. You can use FSX converted liveries, or hopefully people will start creating new ones. This will come with livery templates, where we have, you know, the drag and drop livery templates. So if you have the plane installed, you can drag and drop anybody's liveries into it, and hopefully some people will offer up some liveries. But as a default, it'll only have the Project Mega Pack, and then hopefully people will be creating other liveries for it. I'm flying to Fresno Yosemite. Yes! Fresno Yosemite, exactly. That's right. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. And I know the engine textures do look a little weird. I'm working on that. I can't promise anything because it is, I think, due to some reflections. But we're going to definitely be trying to fix those before release. Overall, though, I think it looks really good. Let's see what ATC is saying. Ah, we need to descend. Okay. Can you manually do an engine startup? So yes, you can manually do an engine startup. It works exactly the same. This is weird how these are off right now when you load it, but they do work. At least last time I tested it. I'll make sure I test that again before release. I do know that A321X does have a bug right now where you can't. So no promises on that. But as for the base game, if you have the base game, if you do not have A321X installed, you should be able to do a manual engine startup. The engines look like someone's turning on and off a light switch. Yeah, I know. We're working on it. Hey, thanks, Soviet. I appreciate that, and welcome to the stream. In the last version of the A321, cockpit was at position of the A320. So again, this is another problem where Asobo doesn't let us edit their model files, and unfortunately, I've tried for hours. There's no way to move either model, either the exterior or the interior, without physically editing the 3D model. And so we come back to the same reason we can't fix the shadows. You know, we either have to edit the Asobo model, which we're not allowed to do, or we have to edit the exterior model, in which we lose all the animations. So that will be in the future, something we'll add, but it won't be on the release. This is probably 10 feet behind where it should be, this cockpit position for version 2. You will model the CFM56, so that's again in the future. It won't be out for version 2. Once we have our own exterior model, or once we convert this over to a one that we can edit and reanimate. Again, when we port this over to something we can edit, we'll have to reanimate the whole thing, and that's a lot of work. I'm trying to get this out. You know, people have been waiting for it, and I regard our current A321 as not a very good release, so we're trying to fix that, remedy that. Yeah, I wish Asobo would, but you know, we're doing what we can with the resources we have. I think we're doing pretty good. And we have fixed the nose-up issue as well. I believe the current A320 has a nose-up issue. A321, excuse me, and A320. But we fixed that. You can see we fly pretty much straight and level. So that's nice. The goal is to have it fly straight and level at around 300 knots. And so at this speed, you're going to have like a 2-degree up angle. It just has to do with the lift and the flight model in this game. But it flies pretty good overall. That's something I worked on for a long time. No idea. Like the fact that you guys are making new planes that make their game better. You would think they would be more eager to help. Yeah, well, they're busy too trying to make the game better, so it's all good. If anyone else has questions, you know, let me know anytime. I'll give you guys some exterior reviews for now. Ah, see, this is something we can look at as well. Always finding new things to look at. Definitely make sure that's fixed. That might be part of the texture. The smallest airport that the A321 is operated at, I have no idea, but I'd be interested in knowing. Night lighting, active pause. Let's see, weather. Okay, let's close that. Go into the cockpit. Gotta get the dome light on so I can see here. Nav lights, landing lights. Oh, oh. You guys crashed my game. Let's see if there we go. We're good. Let's turn the strobe on. Let's turn the runway lights on. Alright. Where's the logo light? Where is it? Alright, we can set the nose light to take off. That's fine. Where is the logo? Well, I don't know. It's in here somewhere. They're not all on for some reason. But it's another bug we can look at. They definitely should be working. I had it working before. It could be because of the active pause. Let's just turn it to daytime. There we go. Alright, Let's. Thank you for tuning in. Dome is on my right. Where's the dome? See, I'm just so new to Flight Sim. Oh, there we go. That looks good. Yeah, see, this nav light is working, but I don't know what else is going on. What are my PC specs? I have a 1070 Ti and a 2600X. We can only see it at low altitudes. Okay. Well, I'll look into that, make sure it's fixed. These are good things. This is my first time testing it on an extensive flight, actually. The other people, the other developers have been doing most of the testing. So it's good to be here. Why is my scenery bad? I have no idea why my scenery is bad. Is it bad? Maybe I have it turned off. I really don't know. I can look into it another time. I'm at 7,000 feet and they want me to descend to 7,000 feet. This is confusing. Activate Bing data? How do I activate Bing data? Do I have to hit escape? General. Where is it? Graphics? Terrain? Texture? Where is that? I don't see it. High end? Data. Okay, data. Limit 0 gigabytes. How do I change that? Bandwidth, data limitations. I don't have... No, up. Up. Where? Online functionality. Oh, Bing data. Ah. Bing data. Ooh. Doesn't look like it changed. It looks exactly the same. Bing graphics? Did I miss one? Why am I debugging this on stream? Bing. Bing graphics are on. Okay. Let's resume. Let's keep flying. Any expectations for the release date of the A321? Yeah, Minimus, it's coming out on Christmas Day. That's what I'm hoping. We're doing some final touches on the flight model, some final bug fixes. Okay. It's loading. Ooh! It looks so much better. I thought I was in FSX for a minute. Turns out I'm in FS 2020. That's beautiful. Compare that to that. You can see a difference for sure. I'm at 7,000 feet. Stupid ATC. Let's just do that. Hope that helps. Santa pulling up in his A321. That's great, Mac. Yeah, if anyone has any other questions, let me know. Am I at the right barometric pressure? Am I at the right barometric pressure? How do I know what the barometric pressure is? How do I change the barometric pressure? Oh, 2992. 2992. That's what I'm at. That's the standard, isn't it? Climb and maintain 11,000. Okay. 11,000. How far are we from our destination? They want me to climb to 11,000 when we're No. Nope. 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 10-9. Let's do 7,000.
Oakland Center, Tree Mike Papa. Request 7,000 feet. Tree Mike Papa descend and maintain 7,000.
There we go. Because I've done this before where ATC is like, ooh. Climb and maintain 30,000 feet, and we're flying right over the airport. Hit B to auto set it. B. Ooh! How nice. Thank you for the help. Do you expect to do an A321 cockpit? Well, the A321 and the A320 use the same cockpit. Like IRL. Will we change things like this? Maybe. Maybe. But they use the exact same cockpit, IRL. The whole A320 family. When will the 737 release? Can't promise any date on that at this time. Sometime during 2021 is the best I can give you. They want me to stall out above the airport and free fall onto the gate. I agree. That is what they want you to do. Alright, can we please descend? Thank you. That'd be nice.
3 Mike Papa, please expedite your descent to 7,000 feet.
Alright, we can expedite. Expedite. Oh, in op. Alright, well, that's okay. I haven't recognized you. YNM Tech. I just said, when will the 737... I explained the whole thing. Can you not hear me? Welcome to the stream, YNM. Hey, Jerry. How you doing? So, Bear, there's this one line right here on the tail. Looks broken to me. I don't know if that's something, but it's something to test. And then there's a little line right here, you can see. Other than that, it looks pretty good. If anyone else sees anything wrong with the livery, Manuel Jari is the livery creator. He's a texture guy. So it looks good though to me. Oh, Qubit! Good to see you, Qubit. Qubit's the other developer on here. Wow, 53 viewers. Thank you guys for being here. Excuse me. The second line right there on the rudder. Can you see that okay? There's that and that. How about the A321 Neo? Well, I think that Fly-by-Wire is going to be doing something like that, but definitely, if we have an A321 model, we can definitely easily expand that to other A321 family aircraft. But we are just starting with this one. But I appreciate y'all supporting the project. Ned Kelly, welcome to the stream. So the 737 that's going into beta in April, will it have a full remodel? 737 is a fully custom cockpit and a fully custom exterior. Everything will be brand new and custom on that one. What does ATC want us to do? Alright, we just crossed over into Oakland Center. When do we start our descent is my question. Because it seems like we need to. Final edits on the flight model. Thank you, ProPilot. That's alright, Manuel. Just send me the new textures. I'll drop them in. Make sure you get both sides if you can. You like the livery, but you wouldn't put the curl up at the nose. I like the curl up. It's retro. It's retro. You just want it to go swooping down? No. You would love the livery and absolutely adore the A321. Well, thank you so much for the nice words. A way to troll people with A321 and A321 is make an A321 and name it Neo without doing boy. How do you lower your reputation 101, right? Go to New York. Put user in timeout. How do we remove this? Remove. And let's put the user in time. Hide user. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I wish we had more moderators. Maybe I'll be adding some in the future. The A319 and 18, it's planned in the future. Not at this time, but anything's possible in a couple years. Closed beta will have the full model. Maybe not all the systems. We still don't know. Yeah. So Qubit's the 737 dev. No, they are not, Chris. I agree with you, bud. It's stupid. But there's a lot of trolls on the internet, right? Just looking at your stream and some troll gave you a dislike. That's alright. There's always a troll, right? I hope the stream's still going because YouTube tells me that there's 0 viewers right now. I think it's time to descend. Will be the most recent Next aircraft in the mega pack. So it's A321, then A330, and then 737. Let's go down to
Oakland Center, Tree Mike Papa. Request 5,000 feet.
Tree Mike Papa descent and maintain 5,000 feet.
let's do that. Well, good thing they took out.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, Tree Mike Papa.
Yeah, I agree. Can you take a look at the window? Oh yeah, look at this. There. This window is higher than all the other windows for whatever reason. So it's got to be fixed. And these lines around the windows could be cleaned up a little bit if you have the time. But otherwise it looks fine. Oh, and if you can look at this fair, there's something with the textures on the engines that's giving these weird reflections. We got to look at that as well. The OCD window, yeah. Well, I want to make it perfect, right? We want to make it as good as we can. Man, there's a low ceiling today. Is there a cabin interior? There will not be a cabin interior in version 2. Look how close we are to the ground. And there's clouds. Why did the team stop working on the 757? Well, Parallel, it was their model and they did not want it in the mega pack anymore. They wanted to do it in their own server. Is that with every exported plane? The A330 is not an exported plane. Well, it won't be. Are we going to release the 737 MAX? Well, Qubit, that's up to you, isn't it? I think we should descend even more.
Oakland Center, Tree Mike Papa. Request 3,000 feet.
Tree Mike Papa descent and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, Tree Mike Papa.
Tree Mike Papa descent and maintain 4,000 feet.
I read somewhere that they were going to release the 737 around Christmas. No. Is A330 and 737-800 Canadian mods? No. Our A330 is not released yet, and that's Aircraft Mega Pack. We're working, the Canadian mods team is on our team, but it is not the same A330 released by Canadian mods, and the 737-800 is not even out in any form whatsoever yet. That's still being modeled by Qubit, so no. Anything imported A330-300. Yeah, so we don't currently offer an imported A330-300. That was discontinued. Though unlike what the troll said, yeah, I should fly to New York across the country. It's too bad I don't have 900 hours to play Flight Sim, because I got to actually work on the aircraft. I'm not embarrassed by you, Qubit. Not at all. You're doing a good job with the 737.
Please expedite your climb to 4,000 feet.
Climb to 4,000. No.
Fresno approach, Tree Mike Papa. Request 2,000 feet. November 12, Tree Mike Papa. Request denied.
Request denied. The ATC is on drugs. Is there a cabin interior? There will not be a cabin interior in version 2. Hopefully in the future. How do you create gauges? So they're actually JavaScript. You can also do C. But these are just the base game ones. I did press B, yes. Is the higher window on the other side too? Let me check. Doesn't look like there's anything higher over here. Maybe this one. But not really. This one's the bad one. Over here. Right there. Oh yeah, it's a little bit higher actually, you're right. So that could be fixed. But it's barely visible. Why are we flying so slow? Oops, we went back into managed. Oh well. I don't even know how far we are from the airport because there's so much fog. That's okay though. So JK, this is the A321 that we're going to be releasing on Christmas Day. This is our A321 version 2 right here. And I'm not doing a localizer approach, I'm doing manual approach. So I'll have to hand fly this in. I might not be able to respond to your questions in the chat. But when we land, I'm only going to stay on for another 5 or 10 minutes. So let's definitely try to get your questions out now if you have them. Thank you, JK. Appreciate the words. Hey Chinmay, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the clouds are low. This is pretty much IMC, and I am gonna be hand flying it, so wish me luck. Hey, somebody caught up to me in a GA. There we go. We got some company. Somebody found me. Am I the person who made the Livery Megapack? Yes, I am. I am the founder of the Livery Megapack. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to be releasing another version of that at some point in the near future as well. Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate the kind words. I agree. I agree. It helps a lot. I'm happy to do it. Happy to make it. Happy to use it. I know. I got bored after about 5 minutes looking at that default A320. Of course. My pleasure. My pleasure.
3 Mike Papa, you are 13 miles northwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect localizer Yankee runway 11 left approach via Amir transition.
Amir transition, whatever the heck that means. Let's turn on localizer mode. And I guess when we intercept the localizer, somebody's gonna have to guide me through this. I go into approach mode. Am I intercepting the ILS? I don't even know. Let's turn on the ILS info display. I'm a genius? I'm not a genius. I appreciate the words though. Will the jetway and catering truck be properly aligned? Yes, they will, Ezekiel. I've already fixed that. I can maybe show you when we taxi the gate, when we land. Aircraft Megapack, yes. Did I choose my runway in the MCDU? Yeah, I think that's pre-programmed from when I started the flight. You have made livery and aircraft megapacks. We'll be making a scenery megapack. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see. It's a secret. What is the aircraft megapack? It's a project that is being done by me and a few others from the project megapack team, bringing in. I think we're gonna miss the airport. Let's descend. I'm gonna do flaps. Let's enter into approach mode, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. 2,500. Thank you. What aircrafts? We got the A321-200. We got the A330-300. Then we're gonna have a 737-800 and a KC-10, which will then be a DC-10 and MD-11. Okay, there's an approach of some sort. Whoa. Whoa, 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 relax, relax,
Fresno
relax.
Tower, November 123 might pop a 7 miles northwest inbound localizer, Yankee runway, 11 left approach.
Did I intercept the localizer or did I miss the localizer? I'm kind of
November
confused.
123, Mike Papa, Fresno Tower. Cleared localizer, Yankee runway, 11 left approach. Altimeter tree, 0.25, wind 256 at 5. 3 Mike Papa cleared to land runway, 11 left. Wind 256 at 5.
Cleared localizer, Yankee runway.
Why are we
11
still
left approach,
descending?
Mike Papa.
Is that because we're on the localizer? If I crash, I swear to God. Let's drop our flaps again. Let's drop our speed down to 180. $500. I think we might do this too fast. We're okay. We're not in the boxes whatsoever. Clink, is the airplane going to include the call? What is the call? Clink, slow down. I'm slow. I'm slow. Okay, slow. Slower. Even slower. 160. 300. Where the heck is the airport? Yeah, this ain't going well. There's the runway. Disconnect that AP. Gear? How about gear? Should we have gear? Full flaps. Oh dear God. Now we're too high. This is just not even legit. Oh.
60, 50, 40, 30,
Ah!
20.
Come on.
Retard.
Oh! We're on. We're on. We're good. Look. Genius. Let's get those reversers going. I got my parking brake on because I don't have brakes right now. That's not working because I hate flight sim. We're now probably off the run. Alright, look. We made it. See, look at that. Thank you for flying Clink Airways. Go around. I should have gone around. We made it. We made it. We made it. Alright. Oh my God. Parachutes prepared. I should have put the gear out earlier. I was distracted by questions. Hey Jerry, welcome to the stream. We made it. We made it. We're on the ground, guys. We're on the ground. 40 knots on the ground. Okay, you got to do it. You wouldn't recommend Clink Airways, but it's the best. You can't beat Clink Airways. We survived for now. That's right. Let's park at a gate so I can show you guys the that whole deal. Well, I shouldn't have picked an airport that's coated in fog right now. That might have helped. Oh, that nose gear. We're over speeding there a little bit. Ryanair CEO wants to buy your airline. I'm sure he does. What do you use to fly? So I have a TCA side stick. That's what I'm using right now. I really like it. I used to have a 3D Pro, but I got rid of that when I got this. Look at that. Genius. Little bounce there. Little bounce. Alright. Let's get the jetway connected, shall we? Ground services. Fresno ground. Jetway connection. What do I think of the Beechcraft, not the poor passengers? They'll be alright. They had budget deals on this one. You think you bumped your head into the roof? The hell of a whiplash. Absolutely, only the best for Project Megapack Airways, right? Let's hope that this works. I did test it last week. Yeah, everything in the aircraft and Project Mega Pack will always be 100% free. We will never partner with or produce any payware content. Will I make the 737 MAX? That's up to Qubit. It'll first be the 800. I hope the door opens. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There it is. Look at that! The door! Look at the old door. And the old jetway. Perfect lineup. Sort of clipping, but you have to do that. And there it is. We're connected. Alright, so that's the jetway. And that's about it. So I appreciate y'all stopping by. It looks like the jetway's giving me a look of disgust. Now the jetway loves me. Like a glove. The doll is alive, yes. Rafiki, welcome to the stream. Let's do a shutdown. I don't know if the shutdown will work, but we're gonna try. Nope, doesn't look like it. What's beeping at me? Door. Master warning. The door is open. It's gotta be open, fool. What do you think? Well, I know one surefire way to shut down the engines. There we go. There goes the engines. We will fix the auto engine start. I think that wasn't a Sobo issue. It was working last week. Now it's broken in the update. There's always some trouble, right? With that. Pull the fire alarm? I don't think I can because it's not A321X. Yeah, no. Doesn't work. Imagine Clink at the 737 in a Ryanair livery. That'd be great. I'm going to do a video like that. That's how you shut them down. Yeah, say just turn off the fuel. It's no problem. And for some reason the screens are still on. I don't know why. Oh, maybe external power? No, turn that off. Turn on the AP. Oh, the APU is on this whole time. That's actually how we were flying the aircraft, was just the APU the whole time. Oh man, that's funny. All right, guys. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any last questions, get them out now. I'm going to be ending the stream in a couple minutes. My batteries are on. Where's the batteries? How do I turn off the batteries? Battery? Turn off engine 2. Turn off. No, that's still going. Where's the batteries? That doesn't matter. Top 2 buttons. No. No. Ah. Ah! There we go. Cold and dark. We can try to do a checklist to turn this thing on. Let's see. Checklist. Before starting engine. Battery switches. On. Okay. External power. On if available. Engine generators. Fault displayed. Engine bleed air switches. They're on. APU master switch. On. APU start. On. Wait for available lit. Okay, well, what is beeping at me? Stop beeping! You're at starting your engine. Clink to teach you how to work your products. Yes, you do have to teach me how to work my products. Thank you, Chinmay. We'll see you soon, bud. Okay, is it available yet? On. Okay, wait for avail lit. Avail is not lit yet, so I guess that's starting. Hopefully it actually ends up starting. We'll see. Do I need to turn on the APU generator? Is that part of it? Let's turn it on. See if that helps. Leave him, he doesn't know what you're doing. Look at Ecamm. What's Ecamm? I don't know what Ecamm is. Is this Ecamm? Ecamm. 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 The start switch will go from on to avail when it's ready. Okay. What's Ecamm? How do I turn that on? Oh, Ecamm. Brightness. APU. That didn't do anything. In-op. Okay. So none of that works. Okay. You can start the APU bleed. It doesn't say avail. Ah, avail. Okay. APU bleed on. There we go. External power off. Fuel pumps. Turn them on. Okay. Beacon. Beacon's on. Start the engine. Thrust levels are idle. Engine mode, ignition start. Engine 2 and 1 master switch. I did them in the wrong order. You can hear those engines start to come alive. And let's hope it works. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. Oh yeah, them starting to spin. So see, this works, guys. It just doesn't work when you start on the runway for whatever weird reason. We'll wait for those to confirm stable. And the A321, yeah, but why do I want to wait for a bit of time? That seems dumb. I just want to fly the plane. Do you have the TCS Airbus throttle quadrant? No, but I'm trying to get it. I keep searching, but they're all sold out everywhere. The IRS are auto-aligned because this is a base game. Custom sound? Yeah, they're custom sounds. You can't hear it? They're beautiful custom sounds. Alright, engines are stabilized. Let's see. APU bleed is off. APU master switch is off. Engine mode selector is normal. And the engines are now started. There we go. So that's how you start your engines. Glad I could show you all that. 2020 is the year of everything being sold out. Yeah, absolutely. Alright guys, but I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Where can I download, and will you be putting out a full tutorial on how to download? So the download is the same as liveries. You just drop it in your community folder. Yard, it's not yet available for download. It will be released on Christmas Day. If anyone's interested and is watching the stream, join the Aircraft Megapack server, and it will be released right on there. Okay. I'm using Streamlabs OBS to stream for you today. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have an amazing Christmas in case I don't see you, and New Year's. Happy holidays to all. Thanks again for all your support. Have a good night.